Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coffee chat with me, City Girl, and Russell will be here shortly. He's just doing some technical shooting here, and hold on one second so I can. The mic is on. The mic is on this time. So hopefully everyone can hear me. I hope so. Should be good to go. Yeah, so happy Sunday to everyone. Beautiful. All right, so let's welcome everyone in the chat. Rosie Marsden, hi, City Girl, and chat. Brian McKenzie, can't wait for the start. Oh, that's that's nice. The star of the show. Oh, Russell, while we are chatting with City Girl, you can do the dishes. Haha. Leonard, thanks, Leonard. And Brian McKenzie says, City Girl, who is the best YouTuber from Cape Cod? You? Me? Naomi River. Good afternoon, Alicia Russell. Very warm and sunny here in New York. Rob on the internet. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And Tim, Alicia, how are you? I'm really good. Doing well. There was also Karen. And Disco Karen. And she is also a warm welcome to you as well. Harlan, hello, City Girl. Hold on, I just have to get rid of this box here. All right, Diana White. Oh, my hair is just out of control. Hello. Tim, 10 in the morning here. Just woke up. Coffee is good. Oh, that's good. It's a beautiful sunny day here at the cabin. And yeah, Russell's working on the outside cam. We're just having a little bit of issues there, so hopefully he will get it up and running. There is Chris, Peanut Trucker, hey, and Jennifer, possibly. Yeah, beautiful day. Yesterday was a little bit chillier than expected, but that was okay. There's a nice breeze traveling across the pond, so the mosquitoes aren't too bad. Lots of dragonflies out, which is great. Always like to see the dragonflies happening across the property, because then that means that they are eating things. All right, so last Sunday, we spoke about Avon Skin So Soft and, it being the best thing to fight off mosquitoes. I looked on Amazon and I didn't look at the bug spray, but for 2 bottles of just Skin So Soft, it was like $90. And I thought, wow, this is pretty special here. And so I then went on the avon.ca website, more reasonably priced. The actual bug spray was, I think, $12 to $15 because they were having a sale. So I'm still thinking about it. But Russell found some mosquito coils. You know, the old school mosquito coils. Wait, stand by.
You're standing by. She'll be back soon. You're standing by, and here she comes. She's back again.
All right, so does anyone ever remember these old school mosquito coils? Yeah, so you light them up and they just sort of disintegrate after a while. So I am totally gonna put that out. Yeah, and I'm gonna think about the Avon Skin So Soft. I don't know about that. Carol, the Belizean born, good afternoon. David Barnum, good afternoon. A perfect day outside today. It is just so beautiful out there. Jess King, hello from Hokkaido. I hope I pronounced that properly. Japan. Brian says 70 on Cape Cod. There's Pat, howdy from the Mojave Desert. So, Jennifer uses them all the time. The coils, right? The coils. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And 8 coils. Karen McKay says, Hap Coffee and Chat Sunday, everyone. And Russell, Junebug, and Willow, too. Let us know if that works. Oh, yeah, I will. I haven't tried it out yet, because as I said, there's a really nice breeze happening across the pond there. And so mosquitoes are just sort of at bay. I'm sorry, I keep fiddling around with my hair, because it's just... Oh, it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. Yep, David says, love the old coils. They work great. Brian says, God, I remember those coils. I'm 64 young. I know. Hi, Fred. Tim. In the upper Midwest, we call these mosquito turds. Sorry, I have to like lean over because I can't.
Oh.
There we go.
Resize the whole thing and move that channel like we usually do.
Ah, okay. Oh, hold on. So that way I can see stuff here. Okay. Ah, yes, that is better. All right. So Tim was saying that in the upper mosquito turds don't. Russell's going to use that in one of his songs. You know, mosquito turds. These work okay. Burns fast. Yes. You know what? They do. From what I recall, they do burn fast for sure. Carol says, yes, we had those coils in Belize. We called them a fish. Not sure why. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, what did we get up to? I've been here for a few days, actually. Had to work a couple of days, but I did get out there across the property. Working on my next video because I didn't put one out, but will put one out on Friday. And I will say it has to do with mushrooms because we talked about mushrooms last time. And we have been seeing some sightings, mushroom sightings, and I was just curious as to what was out there. So yeah, we'll see what that is all about. And of course, you know, just going on a little hike with the girls and just looking at all of the growth that is happening out there. It's incredible. And it's like really thick, right? The brush is very thick. Early Riser says, research. Avon hated their popular moisturizer Original Skin So Soft being labeled as a bug repellent. The 80s to the 1989s. Branding nightmare. Circa 1985, they created a separate bug repellent with picaridin? I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Yes, you know what, Pat? I saw that in the description when I was looking at the product. Very interesting. And I thought, oh, what is that? Like, what do they have in there, you know? Gotan, good morning. Jacques in Rhode Island. Nikki Lambert, hi to you both. Good morning, Nikki, and afternoon, depending on where you are. Also, one second here. As usual, I have a couple of coffee breaks for you. One is a food item, and the other one is of the garden, actually, just like a little garden update. 1:20 and 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you can stick around for that. Pat says, continued, while a different product, it was reviewed to work, but not as good as DEET. Avon has gone through some mergers. The original lotion is still sold, but some question if ingredients / the scent is the same. Rosie says, did you know that the British SAS use Avon Skin So Soft spray? Yeah, DEET. Can't mess with DEET. And yeah, I've tried like other organic type of sprays, and I don't know about that. Alex Bell, good morning, city girl. Good morning, Alex. Brian McKenzie, will you two have a cookout today? Really like when you guys sit outside with a drink. So we we actually Russell barbecued today, so I sat outside on the deck, if that counts as a cookout. And you'll okay, so the ingredient that he barbecued, we actually used it in our lunch today, and so you'll see that next Sunday when I do my coffee and chat. John DeVolt, hi Alicia, happy Sunday from Rhode Island. Happy Sunday, John. Rosie, sorry, the SAS are an elite army unit. I figured that. Kelly Flynn, good Sunday afternoon, you two. JK Bensley, hi all. Hi JK. Tim says, have you tried the thermocells for mosquitoes? Yes. this. Whoop. Sorry. That. So have tried that. The only thing is, after a little bit, it sort of makes my throat dry, and I think Russell also spoke about that as well, right? And so, yeah, we can only use it for so long.
The problem is, if there's any kind of wind outside, the wind just blows it away.
Yep. Of course, there's always the bug zappers, that you get at the dollar store. It's like a badminton shaped stick, and then zzz, that. Outside cam still not working. So, a couple of things that I was thinking about talking about was the spongy moth situation here. And, well, hello, Bettina. How nice of you to join us, Bettina. And Eric might be with you as well. Yeah, so when in Russell's Fridays video, you would have seen us get off of the ATV and go and look at these mushrooms, and I think that they may have been oyster mushrooms. And I noticed that on that tree there was I can't confirm that it was caterpillars, but it was some sort of creepy crawly thing. And then it got me thinking about the gypsy moth issue that we had last year and in and throughout Ontario. And I thought, oh, when is that going to happen? When is that coming back? Surprisingly, that wrap around that Russell had done, and hold on, I gotta go get it.
She's going to get something. She'll be back shortly. She's going to get this thing that's in her head. And she's back.
And I'm back. Don't you just love those musical interludes? Yep. So this is what we use. Russell got a kit, wrapped it around the tree trunk, and you really do need like 2 people to do that if it's a huge tree trunk. Honestly, it's not very sturdy, so I'm not too sure how they even think that it's going to stick together when you loop it, but it's still there on the tree. What I've been noticing though is that the eggs of the gypsy moth on the trees, they are starting to like bubble up and get like a little bit spongy. So this is one way that we are trying to deal with it. I've read a lot of articles that say that you can just like scrape it off the spongy bit, then you put it in a bucket of water, I think it's warm water, and then you just let it sit there for 28 hours, and then you have to dispose of it very carefully. Well, where do you do that? But back in the city, in the city south of the city that I live in, they actually are giving people burlap to wrap around their trees for free. So you can get burlap. Do any of you have issues with the gypsy moths where you are? I want to know. Put it in the chat. Bettina says, no, Eric, today. I've been in Oshawa since Thursday afternoon. Things to do. I hope to get back up to the lake tonight or tomorrow. Oh, I see, Bettina. Busy. You're busy. Carol says, Avon Skin So Soft Lotion was what I used because there was something in the lotion that repels the mosquitoes. If Avon changed that formula, they have messed up a good product. As I haven't really examined it, but Pat, early riser, I like the way that you gave context, history of how this all came about and their branding and whatnot. So thanks for that, Pat. Brian says, when will Russell wear his Elton John glasses? I didn't know that you have Elton John glasses.
No, I have those funny eyes.
Oh, those funny. Well, he'll probably save that for Books Fest. Bettina, we need that for the gypsy moths where we are. Okay, Bettina, here's the thing though, and we don't have the container. So while this comes in a kit, the container is only like this big. And what they want you to do is, hold on, I'm like trying to demonstrate here. They want you to spread it, right? And you have like maybe half an inch on either side. So you're spreading all of this across. That container is way too small to do that. Like, as I said, depending on the size of your tree trunk. So maybe they're assuming that that people are doing city trees. And so you're only going to use, I don't know, maybe like arm's length or whatever, and that you'd have enough. And I think the kit was like $25 approximately. Yeah, we used a lot of that goopy stuff, whatever that was. So there it is. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, you can certainly try it, or the burlap, or I've seen a lot of people just put duct tape around their tree trunk. Yep. Yes, I'd burn them. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe the town or the municipalities, they're just trying to be very friendly about it as to how to dispose of them. But yeah, I haven't seen them yet, but I have no doubt that we will see them for sure. Tim says, we have many lizards living in our yard. These eat all the bugs. Many try to get rid of the lizards. I keep them. The families have gotten huge under our shed. Oh, the lizards. I'm okay with lizards. As long as, you know, they're not in the crawling up and down the wall in the bedroom there. I remember back in my teens, and I went on vacation to visit some family, and you know, lizards were running rampant in the bedroom, just like up and I thought I didn't sleep well for the entire trip. Did not sleep well because of these lizards. Oh goodness, yeah. Michael Williams, good morning. Good morning, Michael. Speaking of, when a few days ago I was out at the back of the cabin and I was looking at the strawberries, and I happened to, so there is a big tree trunk by the stairs, and I just happened to be looking down and not really paying attention. Then I thought, wait a second, what is that? It was a turtle. It was a turtle out back, and Willow and Junebug, they were out there racing around and whatnot, and the turtle actually had its little head out as well. Oh, it's working.
It was cute. Well, it's
sort
of different. Had to go through some hoops, but hoops. You're missing something. Do you want some coffee?
Yeah, that's the whole point of coffee and chat.
We're going to start the coffee portion of this soon.
Yep, we will do that. Oh, and it's 1:19. Yeah, so this cute little turtle, and I said to Russell, oh, you got to see this. Russell seemed to think that it had come all the way up there to lay its eggs. And you know what? Over the years, Russell has seen like a bigger turtle come up near the cabin. I haven't seen any eggs though, for sure. That's it. Sorry, I keep leaning over because I just want to make sure what time it is for the coffee break. Yeah, so Pat says, I haven't used Avon in years since there are no biting bugs in the desert. It saved me from the nauseum bugs in the 1990s. The no-see-um bugs? Well, that's good that you don't have any biting bugs. Ugh, just painful here, that is. It is 1:20 and it's time for the first coffee break. So let's see if I can do this correctly here. All right, so we'll be back. Welcome to City Girls Coffee. So I'm going to actually talk through this, and this is the garden. So what you're seeing here is some cucumber, some zucchini, hopefully in that pot. The squash are coming up, the winter squash and the butternut squash. The tomatoes are doing really well. Like, they have just taken off. And yeah, I planted marigolds to encourage bees to come and visit. Those are 3 stalks of corn and 2 sunflowers. 2 sunflower plants are coming up. Yep, and we're just going to hope for the best. The green peppers, I don't know where the heck they went to, but whoops. And so that is just a little bit of a garden update. The strawberries in the planter in the front. Okay, I think I sort of goofed on the strawberries. I think they're wild strawberries because they haven't gotten terribly big, like the size of them. They are super tiny, super tiny. There are 3 red ones as well. I think that, well, you know, June is strawberry season here for us. And so, yeah, a bit of a fail. Not a bit of a fail, but, you know, we talked about having those big supermarket strawberries, which really you shouldn't. But, yeah. So that's how that worked out for us. But I'm going to taste one today, actually, later on in the afternoon. I will do that and see how they're doing. Let's get back to the chat. So, let's see. Fred, hey, City Girl from Friends. Bonjour, friend. Bettina, yes, the package is too small for how many trees we have, right? Yeah, that's it. So maybe not the best thing. Fred, yes, Russell, take a coffee. Here it's time for dinner. Karen says, the issue we have is poison ivy. We are in southwestern Ontario. There are small sprigs of it appearing everywhere this year in the gardens. Everywhere. Good thing I can. And I'm sure that will continue. Poison ivy. I know that it's out here for sure. I just thankfully have not encountered it, so that's good. Yep. David says, Friday I was out checking fruit trees and fence line trees and noticed some early hatch of the gypsy moths. Oh, yep, they're coming. They are coming. Fred, City Girl, plant, and plant. Healthier, cheaper, and real therapy for your mind. Oh, I know. Like, absolutely, Fred. Back in the city, I have 4 house plants. 5, but my mom is looking after one of them for me. And every day, you know, I talk to them and I water them, and they bring me such joy, especially because I really want to have a betta fish back in the city. Like, I seriously want to fish. Just to, you know, hear the trickling sound of water, because I like that. And, you know, just, I think that would be really good therapy as well, just to, you know, watch a fish floating back and forth and imagining, you know, I'm in the ocean, etc. But then when I come to the cabin, who's going to look after the fish? That's the only issue. So that's why I'm holding off on the fish. But absolutely. And I love seeing the plant life just grow. So, and that's why I'm so super excited about the the pots, the veggie pots there in the garden. Yep, that excites me. Rosie says, I was told to try vitamin B1 for keeping mosquitoes off, as they don't like the whatever your body odor gives off. After trying this twice, it seemed to work for me. Vitamin B1. Well, I take vitamin D, but I don't know that that's going to help. Interesting. I should look into that more. Like, what are the natural remedies for fighting off mosquitoes? Oh, but Russell and I were at the grocery store the other night in town, and I spotted... I'm going to put that on the list. I'm going to put that on the list. Mm-hmm. I spotted citronella plants. And remember, someone had spoken about, like, the actual live plant, right? Not the candle. And so I just want to try it out and see. Oh, thank you. So, hold on. I got to write that down, and I will...
Yeah, that's good.
Put it there.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, there's Russell.
Do you enjoy those pre-recorded bits where City goes away from the computer and you hear that nice singing?
That was nice.
Yeah, we prepared well ahead.
Yep. Yeah, so I want to try that, the citronella plant, for sure. Definitely. Let's see. Yep. Karen says, good thing I can spot it anywhere. Yes. Oh, the poison ivy. Huh. I can't spot it, but you've seen it. The poison ivy?
I think I have. I'm not very good at identifying it, but I've never, of all the years I've spent traveling through the woods, I've never had any. It's either I've built up an intolerance or I've just been really, really lucky.
Nope, I don't want to run into that at all.
Fine. Keep talking.
Bettina says, Pat says, looks like a great beginning to the garden. We're trying, Pat. I don't know. We'll see. Bettina, we have lots of turtles crossing our road at the lake. They are indeed going to lay. We have rescued a few by helping them in the direction they were headed. Sadly, there are a few that didn't make it. Yeah, so that same evening that Russell and I went to the grocery store, there were maybe like 2 or 3 on the side of the road.
2 or 3 what?
Turtles.
That time of year where they come out and they do stuff.
But they shouldn't be near the road.
Yeah.
Someone's got to like talk to them about that.
Drive carefully.
Yeah. Yeah, there's,
here.
yeah. Yeah.
I unplugged that. Okay, sure.
All right.
What happens is the sun comes out and it gets really bright in here, and then the sun goes away, and then
Yeah.
it's not as bright.
The lighting. Bettina, hold on. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Pat. No-see-ums are tiny biting bugs that leave you with open, oozing welts in the morning. Found in different areas in the U.S. I was in New Mexico. All right. Well, if ever we happen to... Yeah, we'll try and avoid that. Remember that. No-see-ums. Ew. Diana, usually the smaller strawberries are more flavorful. Yeah, I was talking about the strawberries and how super tiny they are.
Not these wild ones. Not our experience, anyway. They're tiny and they get a tiny little bit of flavor.
Mm-hmm. I remember younger when I used to go to the strawberry or the farms where you could pick your own strawberries, and yeah, they're not actually terribly big. And even in the grocery stores when they're selling Ontario, like the cartons of strawberries, they aren't typically big, and they are so super juicy. Yep, they are definitely flavorful. Tim says, because of the drought we've had, we have no mosquitoes. We do have rattlesnakes. They are booming and making their way, oh gosh, in the neighborhoods. Coyotes too. I hear packs howling at night in the area. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that you could hear that. Russell says, yeah, we definitely have coyotes here for sure. Back in the city where we used to live, you could hear them, but now I'm like in the city, so I don't hear them as much for sure. Bettina says, I have strawberry plants that I dug up from my mom's garden. We'll plant them at my new location at the lake. However, I also bought 2 big hanging strawberry planters from Lakeville Foodland. Okay, Bettina, I bought a hanging planter as well. What I should have looked at the little card thing there. Yeah. Whoop. Oops, sorry.
I can take care of it.
Just trying to move things around. Thank you. All right, we got our coffee.
Hey, we can start.
Now we're good.
This.
I know, all of my show and tell. Oh, boy.
The show and tell must go on.
Bettina says, you can buy food tablet for fish that slow releases. I was talking about getting a betta fish.
Huh.
Yep, but who would feed it? Slow release? Okay, I might possibly look into that as well.
It can fend for itself for a weekend. Come on.
I don't know. I remember younger, the boys, they all had betta fish. One, we thought we were like so clever, and we got a betta fish tank that had a divider in it, and it worked until came downstairs one morning, and they were both on the same side of the tank, and one betta fish's tail was completely gone. Like,
Yeah, there's a reason we call them fighting fish.
yeah, so I'm not getting two, that's for sure. Nope. Oh, Harlan says, hi, Russell. Everyone's saying hello to you.
Hi.
Tim, Naomi, yes. Bettina, I've had a few betta, love them. If you put in a small tank with a filter or bubbler that are good for a long time without changing the water. Okay. I would totally be up for exploring that. Definitely. I don't know. I think because we've always had some kind of pet or the other with us for many years, and it just sort of feels strange. Not that not having any dependence is is good, because yeah, responsibility and whatnot. Yeah. Diana says hello, Rosie as well, to Russell. Bettina, you can also put a live plant in for betta. A live plant. Wait. Oh, but then I gotta maintain the plant, Bettina. It's a low maintenance. Carol says, hello, Alicia and Russell. Hi, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
Bettina, I almost bought a few citronella plants at Lowe's the other day. I will pick them up. Yep, definitely. And I want to hear how that goes. I'm going to pick up my one. Brian says, Russell, I have to get a draft beer. Think I'll move the keg next to the recliner.
Smart. Very smart.
Few steps. Tina says, we have a ton of poison ivy on Stony. Leaves on 3 of them. Let it be the general rule. All right. And they usually cross from a marsh or pond, and the sand and gravel on the side of the road is where they often lay their eggs. Okay, so Bettina, I think you sort of transitioned from poison ivy to the turtles. I caught that. I caught it. Okay, I see. Hi, Chris. Yes, rattlesnakes. Chris, you don't have rattlesnakes?
I think he's asking if we have rattlesnakes. Oh. None around here. None in most places in Ontario. There's none. I think there's only a couple small pockets where they are.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't come across them. For sure. There's Scott the Foodie. Hi, City Girl. Love the new song you and Russ did. I was laughing so hard I had to catch my breath.
Thank you. Wasn't for everybody, but that's fine.
That says, as a kid in New Jersey, my friend's farmland had wild strawberries growing. Local turtles loved eating them. They were the best tasting. Huh. I didn't know turtles would be into that.
Interesting.
So, while Russell was getting the barbecue ready, we have a rhubarb plant by the pine tree where the bird feeder is, like just below it. And this rhubarb plant is so resilient. It keeps coming back, and it keeps dying. Every year, it comes back, dies. And so...
For like 5 years now.
Yeah. And Russell says, where'd it go? Where did the... I said, what?
Looking at it today. I looked at it this morning, like, it's gone.
And because I had looked at it Saturday. Well, yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. I looked at it yesterday.
Yeah, you were putting birdseed in the feeder.
Yeah, that's it. And I said, oh, yeah, they're still doing well. Maybe we should, like, just cut them, and that way, you cut a plant and it sort of flourishes and whatnot. And then this morning it was, one of them's gone?
The big stalk is gone. We think the dogs got in there.
Yeah.
Because they were in there yesterday, and I chased them out. And then I guess they must have went back.
Someone named JB. That's what I think. Tim says we have poison oak here. Gnarly. Bettina. Alicia, as for the corn, I have not grown it, but apparently you need 10 foot square area for best results.
For how many stalks are we talking? 10-foot square area. So
okay.
That's like a 3 and a bit by 3 and a bit. 3 feet by 3 feet.
Okay. Well, They're in a pot right now.
They're in a pot.
They're in a pot. The cord needs to pollinate every single ear. Okay. The fronds are what have the pollen. Yep. Well, there's definitely, 3 stalks coming up. There's a marigold plant in the middle of it. So,
We'll see.
yep. Yep. Only one beta per tank or they fight. Yep. We have learned from experience for that. Life is strange without pets. Yeah, it is. That's why I really like it when I'm here at the cabin. And, Junebug and Willow are there. Yeah, good company. Ricky Silvers. Hey, Rustin, City Girl. Hi, Ricky. Bettina, the plant maintains itself. The fish poop and water feed it. The fish will nibble on the roots and hide in them. All right, Bettina.
So it's an ecosystem.
Mm-hmm. I'll look into it.
I'm sure ecosystems aren't hard to maintain, right? Right?
Yeah, conversations here. Yeah, Bettina. It's all good. Karen says, I had a 2-inch goldfish that lived for 8 years in a 1-gallon tank with a filter. His name was Edward.
Disco Karen! Way to go.
Brain. I always want to say Brian, but it's Brain. Brain Mason. Hey.
Is that a typo?
Brain Mason says, hey, good, wonderful afternoon. Yeah, you as well, Brain. Agree. Bettina agrees that the new song was very entertaining.
Thanks, Bettina.
J.K. Bensley, loads of choice in kegs with the Phillips perfect draft.
By the way, can we mention we started a new song?
Yeah, go for it.
We started a new song. A new music video. We have the music selected. It's more upbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be good. if I can find the vocal cords to actually sing it, there's some high parts.
You love it, and I've been tasked. To learn some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got to stay tuned for that one. Mm-hmm. Brian says, are you guys experiencing a lot of ticks in the summer? We have mosquitoes here on the V Cape.
Well, we certainly got our share of mosquitoes, but yeah, there's lots of ticks around. None right around the cabin, but you hike out in the woods and then you gotta start checking.
Yeah.
For ticks.
Yeah, when I was off on my little hike yesterday with the girls, and I veered off the path thinking, oh, you know what, there's a swamp over there. I want to go check it out. Haven't seen it in a bit. And then it...
Closer to the desk. So people can see you.
That's as far as I can go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep. And then I checked myself, and there was a tick. And I thought, okay, I'm heading back to the main trail. That's safer for me, for sure. Bettina says, rhubarb is a perennial, and it will live forever if it isn't killed.
And that's the weird thing. Like, every spring it pops out, and it looks like it's doing great. And there's like 3 different, I forget what they're called.
Stalks?
Stems. I'm sure it's just one plant, but it comes up in 3 different places. And it has for years. And it survives for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then it dies. It's gone again until next spring.
Yeah. 1 more minute until the next coffee break. Oh, and rhubarb leaves... okay, hold on. Wait, I skipped. There. Destiny! Hi, Destiny! Trying out the beer traps on these green and yellow snails here in our vacation home in Ontario. Hope they're drunkards.
Beer... Oh, I see. Okay.
Like the Alberta snails?
Maybe just beer... What else do you use beer traps for? I forget.
Yeah, because that certainly sounds familiar, right? The beer traps?
Was it earwigs, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember now.
Yep. Let's take a break for a coffee break. Coffee short. All right, and I hope you like this one. It's a food one. Welcome to City Girls Coffee Break. we made some scoops, some nacho scoops. What we like about the scoops is that you gotta get whatever it is that you're putting in there into every scoop. That's good. Very flavorful. I squeezed some lime over mine as well. And I gotta add some hot sauce, because I'm all about the hot sauce. Oh, are you? Wow. I thought I pressed that.
Yeah, you got to look at that one. That's tricky, that one.
Say it again about the scoops. Nope.
We used to do scoops when the kids were young. We take a medium-sized plate and we put like 15 scoops on it, and then you put half con queso and half salsa in it, heat it up for a little bit, and yeah, the kids loved it.
Sorry, everyone. Caught the volume.
That happens way more often than it should.
Yep. That's it. So, yeah, we really do like nachos. And then Russell was talking about the scoops, and they thought, yeah, of course. And that's it, right? We are like such sticklers for you have to cover. If you're doing nachos or scoops, it has to cover every square inch.
And that was the thing, is like with scoops, you do each individual one, you can measure exactly how much is going into each scoop. Mm-hmm. So it's each bite is going to be perfect.
Yep.
Or at least as good as it can be.
Yeah, that's it. David says, we had a goldfish as kids for many years. Little brother fed it but grabbed paprika tin, which similar to, oh no. Oh, and he blew up. Oh, sorry to hear that, David. Jeez. Oh gosh. Bettina says, in that 10-foot square area, you need many, many corn plants. Oh, well.
What if we just used a smaller area and put fewer plants?
We only have 3, okay? Just 3. So, Scott the foodie says, if you drink wine, what is your favorite? What's your favorite?
Neither of us are wine people.
No.
The only kind of wine we like are like ice wine. Mm-hmm. So the sweeter wines, or yeah. If I had to choose a wine, like a normal wine, it would be a Merlot, because it's the closest thing to port, which I really love.
I can't do the reds. I do like the Riesling, as far as like a white goes.
Oh yeah,
Riesling.
Yeah, or rosé.
Yes, I do like the rosé, the Moscatos. Again, on the sweeter side. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Bettina, that is why I haven't grown it yet. The corn. Right. The corn. Andy Francis says, hi guys from Cebu. Hi Andy. Rob on the internet, I heard the best way to get rid of mosquitoes is to hit the thumbs up button on the stream. Oh, Rob.
Put your thumbs up.
That.
There, I just hit the thumbs up.
That would be wonderful if everyone did that. Thank you.
It's working.
Scott the foodie says, Russ, you should make a playlist of your songs and put it on Spotify. They're awesome.
You know what? If we're going to continue to do these going forward, and I think we are, we need kind of a better audio setup, recording setup. Because man, is there any like audio people here? I got a Yeti mic that I use, a USB mic, and I record it on my laptop in the kitchen, because that's going to be the quietest it is. Like, I can't record on my computer because the fan's too noisy. But and that's as good as it gets. I can't think that that's really good for audio recording. Yep.
Something to think about. Nice little studio.
Well, geez, every time what's his face Jess gets talking about his mic, which was like $500, $600. I don't know but it's not a USB mic. It's analog mic. So then you need other equipment for that. You need a condenser and a flux capacitor and I don't know what all. But it gets really expensive really fast.
I like my Yeti. I have one back in the city.
Oh, I do, and it's perfect for live streams. Like we've gotten compliments before on how great we sound on our live streams, and I'm like, dudes, anybody can do this. It's
yeah.
But for like music recording, like lyrics, it's going to be different, right?
A whole different setup.
You got some catching up to do.
Yep. What? I have catching up to do? That's a lovely problem to have. Brian says, in heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. Really? Come on. I thought that there was like the best food ever and beverages and whatnot in heaven.
No beer in heaven? What about the other place? Do they have it?
That place.
We were starting a pros and cons list. No, I can't die. There's no beer in heaven. Nope.
Yeah.
Can't.
Just going to be immortal.
Shit.
That's it.
Sorry. There's the ASMR channel.
JK says, loving these Sunday chats, guys. 6:40 p.m. here. So
on the pop.
So on the pop.
That must be a English saying.
All right. Sure. Kathy Lee says, I think beer traps are also for slugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might be right. I haven't seen any slugs around here. Leeches. Leeches?
Well, they tend to stay in the pond, but we're okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Reed, enjoyable food break. Okay, coffee break. Rob, those nachos, yeah, they were so good. Your scoops looked delish. Yep, made you hungry, Brian. Yep, the sound is off. Yep, a lot of that. Chris Reed, thank you. Learning curve. I guess around the sound system? Probably. I think so.
Yep.
Carol, that looked great. Sounds back. Yeah. Destiny, City Girl breaks shorts are great. And Russell had mentioned it, right? And yeah, I think, and I just love the way that they're super, super short, right? And yeah, just easy to do. So I'm glad that everyone's liking it. Brian, sad story. My pet rock died.
Oh, man. Wait, how can you tell? Just draw a happy face on him.
Yeah, that's it.
You're good.
Karen, nacho scoops with a pint on the side. Yum. Irish, well, that sort of reminds me of our Irish nachos when we would go to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nachos except with fries instead of chips.
Yeah.
And spicy beef.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have the spicy beef. For sure. Kathy Lee, you will be the next Weird Al. She must be talking about you.
Thank you. That's actually quite high praise. Yep.
Williams Brown says, almost missed you. Had to go to Wally World. What's Wally World? But glad you could make it.
I remember learning that there really was a Wally World. It wasn't just in Vacation, the movie. Cool.
Kathy, the Lux capacitor sounds like Back to the Future.
Flux capacitor? Yes.
Oh, sorry, capacitor.
Oh, I forgot to put the curtains on them. Oh, my head's in the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be working out okay. Steve Grounds, howdy. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Carol says, Alicia needs to add her playlist for this live. I love Russell's. Would like to know what Alicia's is. I know she likes Prince. Hint, hint.
Well, you want to explain it?
Yeah, so, with Russell's Friday night, that's like a party. That's just a party happening central. And so, yeah, lots of like music and whatnot. If I were to have music, though, mine would probably be more like just a lo-fi beats, jazz, coffee lounge kind of thing. Very different from Russell's. And also, Russell's got, like, as he said, right, he's got this whole setup happening on Fridays, which involves a lot of stuff just to get the music heard, and we got to put earbuds in and whatnot. But I can certainly try it out one Sunday.
Yeah, the problem is all the music that I play on Friday nights is all copyright protection, and they want the monetization. In some cases, they'll block the video.
Oh yeah.
So you would need to prepare an Epidemic Sound playlist.
Right.
Which could be done. It's not going to be like Prince or anything like that. It's going to be unknown artists.
Yeah.
But you can find some good music in there. You just need an hour's worth.
Yeah. But I'm waiting. While I do like the Epidemic, I'm waiting for a certain point. And Russell knows what I'm waiting for.
She wants to get monetized.
Yeah.
She needs, 2,700 hours of watch time? She needs another 1,300 hours of watch time.
Yep. And I just want to be clear with everyone. It's not so that I can make money. I'm really not interested in that. I really, as I said several times, I really enjoy doing this and whatnot. So I'm not in it for the money at all. It's just what I'm interested in, and I just want to share it with everyone. What I have issue with is YouTube. YouTube putting ads on my videos, and I am not monetized, and they're making money.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll carry on. Andy Francis says that it's 1:50 a.m. here. Yeah, and you're up late, or you're up very early. Brian McKenzie says the Irish song "In Heaven There Is No Beer" is a great drinking song. I'm Irish and Scottish.
Can never have enough drinking songs.
Tim says, I'm finding myself saying hallelujah. Oh gosh. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It gets me too. Hallelujah. No, wait, that's a hallelujah. No.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
I gotta start off with, okay, hallelujah. Okay, hallelujah. Yep, got it.
Brian says, thank you too for making my afternoon full of laughter. Aw, thanks, Brian. Chris says, Wally World equals Walmart. Oh.
Oh, but there is a Wally World, right?
Is there?
All these years.
Rob on the internet says, I love lo-fi. Yeah, I don't know. It's very chill, just very relaxing. Yeah, I like it. And, we often play lo-fi here at the cabin. Yep.
Yep, just while we're making breakfast or...
Yep. Yeah, doing those dishes. Blech. But yeah, Ruby Birdseye. Anything that smells good like perfume, they don't.
We're talking mosquitoes?
That's what I'm thinking we're talking of.
I was talking about slugs, you're talking about leeches, rattlesnakes, poison ivy.
Yep. Scott the Foodie says, we need to get you the City Girl bus before the Books Fest bus.
What?
Oh my.
Travel around doing ASMR.
ASMR.
Oh, I can see. Oh, I'll see it. You'll have yoga in there, and there will be chant the mantra hour and adjust your chakra to the left.
To the left.
To the left. To the left. Advancing your chakra to the left. To the left.
Ruby says, ignore that prior message. Having trouble sending it.
Too late.
We saw it.
We saw it.
And I think we figured it out.
We tried to make sense of it.
Rob on the internet says, it's very relaxing. Helps take my mind off things while I'm working outside or around the house.
What, this?
I think he might be talking about the lo-fi beats.
Oh, lo-fi. Oh.
Yep.
Right, got it.
Scott the Foodie says, peace soup. I'm going back to my local winery here in Pennsylvania. Be well. Love you guys. All right then. Bye, Scott. Chris Peanut Trucker says, I'll drive either bus.
PA, I think, is a...
Oh, is it not in Pennsylvania?
No, he's in, the Philippines or something like that.
Oh.
Or is he? Oh, no, I think I'm mistaken here. Sorry, never mind. Forget, I thought...
All right. Anyway, Chris says that he'll drive either bus.
Well, you can only drive one, Chris.
What? Oh, well, then I guess it's mine.
You can't drive both.
Chris, don't be forced into picking and choosing.
Can you just see both buses going down the highway racing? Like, no, I'm getting there first. We're ASMRing before your books festing. Adjust your chakra.
To the left.
This is going to be my favorite thing, going down the road and somebody's pissing me off, road rage. I'll be like, adjust your chakra to the left.
Yep.
That'll make people so upset. This is Canada, man. You can't say stuff like that. You say sorry and a boot and stuff. Pardon me.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Stand up moment.
As we try and adjust our chakra. Karen says, it's nice to have a small chat group. You can keep up with all the chat comments. Yep.
That's one thing, back in the early days of Books Fest, we only have 40, 50, 60 people watching. It was really easy. We'd have long conversations about stuff. You can't do that nowadays with 200 people watching. It's we have a conversation, but not,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Brian says, Russell, do you ever play Little Feet during Books Fest?
I don't know what that means, Brian. Little features? Little feet?
Is it a song? I don't know.
Explain.
Yes. Ruby, trying to say the citronella plant. Oh, okay. Didn't work for us.
Anything that smells good like perfume, they don't. That's what she was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a plant.
I've seen little evidence that any kind of citronella works, but...
Yeah. Disco Karen, has offered to drive the other bus.
What? You guys can fight it out.
Ooh, Bettina says, heck yeah to Alicia's bus with Peanut Trucker driving. Oh, there's competition. Competition going on.
We'll put some knives on the ground and you two can figure it out,
Okay, well, everyone, as we wrap this up, I want to say a huge thanks for joining us here on a Sunday afternoon. It has been wonderful. Another good chat, and it just goes just like that, which is, yeah, it's amazing. I've had fun. I've enjoyed it.
We didn't even get to talk about the kitchens.
Oh, shoot.
Next time.
Okay, next time.
Next time. It'll probably be more relevant next time because it'll be closer to the thing.
Yep. Tim says Little Feet is a rock band, a really good one. It would sound great during Books Fest. Nice. Oh, yeah, I don't drink, so I'll have to drive the girls' bus.
No. Yeah, your thinking is backwards on that, Chris. You get that all backwards. The girls' bus doesn't need somebody who doesn't drink.
Chris, amazing.
The Books Fest bus needs somebody. Anyway.
All right, everyone. Little Feet, yes, band from Georgia. That's great. Thanks so much for coming out. Everyone have a wonderful Sunday. And we hope to do this again next Sunday as well. And don't forget, if you want to party, then